designs.com.
Thank you very much.
A lot of fans following you all over the world, I think, and they would like to know almost everything about you.
I started singing at the age of 4. Although in between, from 1980 to 84, when I was 7 years old till about 11 years old, I was in Bombay with my father, mother, and sister. I acted in a couple of movies as a child actor. But to become a singer specifically, we came in 1991 to Bombay.
Celeb crushes then?
Oh yes, of course. I have always admired Madhuri Dixit because we were in adolescence when she was the star at that point, and I had a huge thing for her at that point. And a lot of the people were not major crushes, but I loved everyone.
What about the men? Did you ever dream of singing for any of the stars at that point of time?
Yes. From my childhood, I've been a huge fan of Amitabh Bachchan ji as an actor, of course. And I never knew that there'll be a day when he'll be singing with me and I'll be singing for him. So I did playback for him in the movie Suryavansham, and I've sung a couple of songs with him also. So a lot of unthinkable things happened when I did the childhood sequence of Sunny Deol in Betab. I never knew there'll be a day when I'll be singing for him or then acting with him in Jana Dushman. So a lot of surprises, came to me as I grew up as a professional.
How did you feel when you first met Mr. Bachchan and actually got to sing for him? How was your reaction?
I first met him at his office a long time back, and as starstruck as I was, I saw him, and till today, generally I don't speak too much when I'm around him and Lata Mangeshkar ji. These two people I have a lot of respect for. Somewhere down the line, I'm pretty intimidated by the eyes. I love Lataji's eyes and Amitabh Bachchanji's eyes, and I feel they speak the same language. So when I'm with them, unless Lataji instigates me to do some masti, or she's also a very humorous person, I do not open up that easily. And with Amitji, we've never really done masti together, so I generally just look at him and I still feel I'm the little Sonu who used to be in awe of this person. Still I am.
Okay. And what did your family actually do, to encourage you to get into singing? And
see, my family, my father is a singer, my mother was also a singer, and primarily they never had to really coax me to music. I was always a keen child. I studied well, I played well, I was a good student, a good sportsman, and I used to draw well, I used to read well, I used to speak well, I used to play instruments well. So they never really had to do anything special to make me a singer that I am. They in fact were very supportive all through my childhood, and it so happened that when I turned 18, when I started winning all the competitions in Delhi, at the age of 18 we decided we'll come to Bombay. So me and my dad came to Bombay, and we started trying our luck with all humility over here, and God was kind. God is kind. It has been a great journey, and no complaints whatsoever.
Okay. And we also know that you have you're very good at mimicking stars, right? So any star that you mimicked in the past, recent past?
No, actually I used to mimic a lot earlier. Now as I'm growing older, I have decided that I don't, not decided. Somehow, I'm not, I haven't really added any new character into my list.
Just spot a tattoo there.
Yeah.
Does that have any kind of significance?
Yeah, it's it's a son, of course.
Yes,
it's a symbol for my son,
okay.
And his name is written in the flame font,
okay.
Nevan. So this is basically my idea, and I gave it to this wonderful tattoo artist called Abhinandan,
Mm.
and then he created this for me.
Could you tell us more about your upcoming album and your compositions from the movies? Like,
My
I
first-
think there's Jal, right?
Jal,
Jal and Super
Two
6
films,
after
yeah,
Great.
Six and Great, yeah. There's a fourth movie which I'm working for right now.
Okay.
I want the producers to disclose it. I won't do it right now. So so I'm doing 4 films, mostly with my partner and one of the most amazing percussionists, Ustads of our times, Vikram Ghosh, Nanmalka, Vikram Ghosh. And so we've had a great time. We're also working on a fusion kind of an album, which has turned out to be something very different and we're referencing there's something else only. So we're going to be coming out with that too with Beacon Music. Then there's another album that's coming out on an international level, mostly English stuff, which I did when I was in America in 2009 and 2010.
Okay.
And then it started at that point, initiated at that time. Universal Music
Mm-hmm.
is doing that stuff. So step by step, it's happening. I had a collaboration with Avicii, the DJ, just about a couple of months back. So a year and a half back, I had a collaboration with Britney Spears for one of her songs, and then Jermaine Jackson for This Is It, the tribute that I gave to Michael Jackson, and Jermaine was there with me.
Mm-hmm.
Good things are happening, and I'm happy with the fact that even after 22 years of being in mainstream Bombay film as a popular singer, on one hand I get all the awards for Agnipath, and on the other hand, 2 of my other songs which are completely item and Badmash numbers, Hatte Katte, Har Ek Friend Kamina Hota Hai, and Early Morning from Jashan Baddu. So God is kind that I'm not typecasted yet, and I'm still being able to churn out songs of varied genres.
It's really wonderful. I hope you want more Kannada maybe songs, right?
Yes, a lot
And
of them.
will you be doing another Kannada pop album besides, like a Nini Vari?
Correct. No, I will. As of now, there's no plan. It's a bit bleak for the last couple of years. We did get a lot of love and response for that thing, but eventually it has to churn out or translate into money, finances, which it doesn't. So a lot of time goes waste, a lot of energy and a lot of thing goes waste, and nobody makes any money. So for me, private albums right now is something which I would like to stick to in the Hindi belt.
Are there some international collaborations that are pending?
Yes, my new album has a lot of collaborations, so you will be able to see it out. The English album with Universal.
Your son Nivan also accompanies you, I think, for most of your shows.
As much as I can take him, he's now studying in Dhirubhai Mani School.
Okay.
I can't request them to take, give leave to him every time. That's a very beautiful and very disciplined school. They've been kind to allow him sometimes because they know that he's a popular entity and people. And he also gets a lot of.
Yeah, he's already
He opens up, yeah. So he opens up more the more he performs in front of good audiences. So
what aspirations do you have for him? What do you want to see him doing?
he will handle it. It is all God's will. He handled it for me. He will do it for him.
What kind of relationship do you share with him? Are you a strict dad, like a disciplinarian, or are you a cool dad?
I'm pretty much of a balance. I love him a lot. I keep kissing him on his lips so often. I hope he doesn't get bored of that ever. And I treat him like my girlfriend. I just love kissing him and holding him tight. He also does this to me. So he's the love of my life, my romance actually.
He's very sweet. I just met him. You'll soon be turning 40, right? In July next month. Any future expectations? Do you have anything?
I just want to grow older in a wiser way. I hope I can always maintain this. I would never want to grow old into a lech or into somebody who's insecure or intolerant and irritable. And my only thing is work will be taken care of. But as a person, I want to grow old in a dignified fashion. I hope I can do this.
I'm sure. And looking backwards, is there something that you would, and like I asked you earlier, something that you would want to change as far as building your career for your life?
No, I don't want to change anything, but I wish circumstances in India change sometime. I believe music and musicians are too blessed for people, and in our country, we give them little less of what they deserve. I mean, we get a lot of love and everything, but everyone is greedy for love. You can never say you got enough love. So
True.
when we see our counterparts in other countries getting so much more than what we get in this country, we are bound to feel insecure about it or envious about it. Yeah, envious is the right word. We don't negatively jealous name, but I'm sure when we see people churning out albums after albums in other countries and people running after them buying their albums, and then we see in India nobody comes out with a private album because there's no company to fund it or to promote it, distribute it. There's no channel to talk about it. Televisions won't talk about it, radios won't play it, GC channel would not play the video. So then you see that in this country, singers are primarily dependent upon film music, which has
is
its
sad,
which
which
is
is really
which
sad.
is not
There's so much talent.
yeah. I mean, it has its advantages, which is good, but one does expect a parallel music industry in this country besides the film music.
Film industry. Yes. Also, they say men become naughty when they turn 40. So, how far do you think that applies to you?
Where is my phone? Let me give you a list of all the girls who are waiting for my phone right now. I think I've been pretty stable that way. Not that we don't have fun. We have lots of fun. Me and my friends and all. We party and but I have a close circle of friends. So I don't say that I haven't enjoyed my life. I've enjoyed my life to the fullest, and I do not recommend anyone to lead a boring life.
True.
So that's fine.
Now, like you have, like I said, you have these viewers who are like really, I think girls. Could you sing us like maybe two lines from any of your favorite songs for the viewers?
So you can sing.
What about the Agnipat song?
अगली बस मैं गाता हूँ.
अभी मुझ में कहीं बाकी थोड़ी सी है जिंदगी, जगी धड़कन नहीं, जाना जिंदा हूँ मैं तो अभी, कुछ ऐसी लगन इस लम्हे में है, ये लम्हा कहाँ था मेरा, अब है सामने, इसे छू लूं जरा, मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा, खुशियाँ चूम लूं या रो लूं जरा, मर जाऊं या जी लूं जरा.
Beautiful. It's one of my favorite. Any message for the Indians abroad or the Indians living all around the
What
world?
do I say? I think I've found so much of love and so much of affection, reverence from the Indians or all the NRIs or all the people from our subcontinent abroad. So thank you so much. I always appreciate the extra love and passion you have for Indianness or Indian films, Indian music. For me, and most of the times these guys know me a lot more than sometimes Indians over here. They know what I've spoken. They know how I think. So thank you for all this love and special treatment. I must have done some really great karmas in the past to have a life like this and to have admirers like this. All I can say is I'll just try to keep myself always worthy of your love and affection.
Thank you so much.